Good morning, welcome to my channel. Today we shall quickly look at how to use a ChatGPT 4.0 for interpretation of regression results. We are using Stata. My name is Simon Akpadaka. I'm your host, and we are looking at this. The concept we are going to run to look at the run is this the impact of institutional ownership, ROA, that's return on asset, equity to debt ratio, firm size on Tobin's Q through dividend policy, that's using dividend per share. That is the concept we want to run in Stata, and we'll run the structural equation model. From there, we'll copy and paste it into ChatGPT for interpretation. It's going to be easy and smooth interpretation process using ChatGPT. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go. We are still using the same consumer goods sector observations that I've been using in past videos. You can check them out. So these are the observation of the consumer goods sector of the Nigerian stock exchange. I think is made up of 16 companies and with 10 years observation each, giving us a total of 160 observation. So I have the conceptual diagram here, which is also I think I showed it in the PowerPoint slide. So we're going to run. That's the result in PowerPoint, but let's go to the model builder in Stata. I've already created the model in Stata. This is the diagram, but I'm going to use a do file, which I've created, to run the regression, to run the structural equation model. So this is the do file. This is the SME command, and we are going to decompose after running the structural equation model. We decompose it to direct and indirect effect, and we also carry out the fit statistics. So without much ado, we'll run we'll run the do file now. Just watch out at the for the how the Stata runs at the background. So I click on execute selections. Fine and good. Using a do file makes your work seamless, and this is the result of the structural equation model. Like I said earlier, the total number of observation is 160, and we used there are two endogenous variable, that's a dependent variable or the outcome variable, while we have 4 exogenous variable, that's the independent variable, and it's the maximum likelihood. Yes, is the estimation method is the maximum likelihood that was used, and we'll see the results. Let me give you a quick interpretation. The effect of institutional ownership on dividend policy is insignificant because the p-value is greater than the 5% threshold. ROA is highly significant at less than 1%. Equity to debt ratio is insignificant, though positive, but is insignificant. Effect of firm size is significant at 5% and is positive. And if you look at the effect of dividend per share on dividend per share on Tobin's Q is highly significant at less than 0.001. Institutional ownership is also highly significant as less than 0.01, ROA is highly significant, all positive. Equity to debt ratio is also significant at 5% level. Interestingly, firm size is negative and it is not significant. We can also decompose. The composed result is as we have it. Without much ado, I will copy all of this result into Stata, and let's see how Stata interpret the result in much detail for us. Sorry, I'm copying the result into a chart, and let's see how it's going to interpret this result for us quickly. So I copy and paste, interpret, and discuss the implications of the SEM to stakeholders. So that's the prompt I'm giving it, to interpret and discuss the implication of the structural equation model to stakeholders. So let's see how it goes. Yes, that's it. It's interpreting the result. Structural equation model was conducted to analyze the relationship between several variables affecting dividend per share and Tobin's Q. The variables are considered. The variable considered in the model include institutional ownership, return on assets, earnings. I think it missed that acronym. That is equity to debt ratio, and the last is firm size. So these are the interpretation. The direct effect, institutional ownership, like I've already said, suggests positive but marginally significant impact. But since our own threshold is at 5%, I think it's not a significant impact. It's interpreting based on using 10% threshold, but we can always give a prompt to direct it further. So you can see the detail of the interpretation, both on the dividend per share. Has given an interpretation on dividend per share, and this is also interpretation on Tobin's Q, and it also decomposed the decomposed effect, the indirect effect. This is it. Institutional ownership on Tobin's Q. The indirect effect through a dividend per share is this, with a p-value of 0.056, indicating a marginally significant positive effect. The effect of ROA is also interpreted, that of equity to debt, which he actually mistook for earnings disclosure ratio, but that's fine. Firm size is at a p-value of 0.022, which is positive and also significant at 5%. And the interpretation for the total effect is there. Now, interesting implication for stakeholders. Institutional investors play a crucial role in enhancing firm value, both directly and indirectly through their influence on dividend payouts. This underscores the importance of attracting and maintaining institutional investors. 2. Profitability. Higher profitability is strongly associated with a higher dividend and greater firm value. This highlights the need for strategy focused on improving operational efficiency and profitability, and so on and so forth. You can see, and it also is giving recommendation for management, focus on improving their profitability and transparency in financial reporting. For investor, look for firm with strong profitability transparent earnings disclosure, and the rest of them. For regulators, encourage practices that enhance financial transparency. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to better your research analysis and interpretation. If you are struggling with interpretation of statistics regression result in your research work, ChatGPT is your closest companion that can guide you through this process. I hope you find this video interesting and it's going to help you in your research work. If you like it, if you enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very, very much. I see you.